I just stepped out of the Taikang Mall and the city feels completely renewed. It's that exact moment right after a heavy downpour. You know that smell? That crisp smell of rain on wet paving. It's fresh and it's kind of grounding. The first thing that catches my eyes is the trees. They're wrapped in these glowing strips of lights. Just beneath them, lined up in neat, colorful rows, are the city's rental bikes, waiting for me to try one of them out, but I'm not ready yet. Then the wind shifts, and wow, the scent of rain is instantly replaced by the most incredible aroma. My stomach is growling. Forget a sit-down dinner tonight. The first stall I stumble across is serving up these massive golden brown stuffed octopus. I have absolutely no idea what they're stuffed with. But hey, that's half the adventure, right? Right next door, I spot some Korean-style corn dogs covered in crunchy toppings. I wanted to be sure, so I pulled out my phone translation app and asked the vendor what they were. The translation I got back, Japanese-style dogs walking. The vendor just shook his head. I pass a stand boasting over 3 dozen varieties of ice cream. Then I spot these tiny, mysterious little bites. What the heck? Before I can figure out, I'm looking at a mountain of cream puffs in every flavor imaginable. Let's see what else is hiding down the street, further down. Okay, now we're getting into the heavy-duty local delicacies. I stop in front of a massive steaming vat. It's chicken feet and intestines just boiling away. Look, I'm adventurous, but that is a hard pass for me tonight. But then I see it again. Another octopus stand. And honestly, it's calling my name. I look at the sign. 8 pieces for 20 yuan. Well, that's about 24 rand. Seems okay. I'm pulling out my phone to pay. I'm officially committing. Wish me luck. I've got to be honest with you. This octopus is tough, and to be completely real, I don't really get it. I definitely won't be classifying this one as one of my favorite street food snacks. Now this looks more like it. Beautiful, juicy lamb on a skewer. Yeah, well, this is where it completely got lost in translation. The vendor looked at me and clearly indicated, he wants spicy or not? I shook my head and said no. Simple? No, wrong. Next thing I know, he chucks some mystery seasoning all over the skewer that drove it to an absolute next level of spicy. I managed to get it down, but my goodness, my mouth was on fire for quite some time afterwards. Desperate for relief, I spotted a leg of rabbit. I've never ate rabbit before. I genuinely thought, okay, sure. Okay, so this one will cool my mouth. It did not. This one also turned out to be highly spiced. I guess this is just how the Chinese like their meat. They do not play around with their heat. If you come here and ask for no spice, prepare your taste buds anyway. At this point, my mouth was practically smoking. I needed a literal fire extinguisher, and then I saw it, the ice cream robot. I knew I just had to try it. I mean, 9 yuan 90 cents. What is that? Just over 20 rand. I looked at it, I looked at the video, and I was watching this futuristic robot arm spin around and serve me up a treat. Brilliant. And it worked. The robot arm delivered the absolute perfect vanilla ice cream. And it was exactly the rescue my taste bud needed. A sweet, cold ending to a very chaotic, very spicy street food adventure. But it's not the end yet. So what else is in this Beijing Walking Street? I was on a mission to find the mall where I could finally buy my new drone. Along the way, the local side street. And look at this. A mother and daughter dressed in matching pink, riding an equally bright pink scooter. Just love the vibe. But then I decided to turn down the side alley. And this is where things got a bit weird for me again. I spotted a room full of cats. Not one, not two, but literally several dozen cats just chilling out there. It turns out that this is actually a petting cat restaurant. You can just buy a little cup of cat food from a vending machine, and then you can spend some time hanging out with them. Whoa, that was a very interesting concept. Then I saw this power bank. Something else caught my attention. Look at them! Annalie, do you remember when we had these? They're fruit lollies, basically like traditional toffee apples, but made with massive glossy strawberries. I just had to have one. I had to try one. It was absolutely worth it in the end. Crunchy, sweet, and perfect. With my sweet tooth now satisfied, it was time to get back to business. I am looking for the shopping mall where the DJI store is. And I should have asked. I scouted the floors, I checked up and down. Total fail for me today. I couldn't find it. I'll come back tomorrow.